Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and I'm bringing you movie review number 3 of 3 today. And this is the final movie in this franchise. And I must say, I'm really happy they decided to leave it at 4 and didn't really drag it out even further. This movie that I'm referring to is Prom Night 4, Deliver Us from Evil. And this movie was released on February 14th, 1992. It is a slasher movie. This one was released to theaters just for a few days, and then it went direct to video and DVD later on. It currently holds a 4.1 out of 10 on IMDb. It was directed by Clay Boris and written by Richard Betty. And as I said, it's the fourth and final film in this original franchise. And it stars Nicole DeBoer, J.H. Wyman, and Joe Tanner. And it centers around this priest or monk who, and this is going to contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen this movie, then you may not want to watch this review. If you're looking for the score for this movie, I will give the camera a thumbs up as usual when I'm done with the spoilers, and so you can hear the score. But you guys have been warned. Anyway, it has to do with this monk who has gone bad, and it takes place in 1957, as did the original movie. And he basically kills couples for sinning, especially when they're having sex. And then it takes place many years later, 1991. This monk has been locked up for over 30 years. He's been drugged and chained because of his evilness. And this new priest comes in, and basically this guy escapes, and he goes after 4 kids who are in a secluded place for their prom. And while there, he stalks them. There's another student there that's taking video, trying to get him in trouble. There's always that one douche that does that. But that's the gist of this movie. It's a decent movie. I'll go ahead and give the camera a thumbs up. I'm done with any spoilers and all that. But it's a typical movie, slasher. There was one good kill in this movie that I really enjoyed. I won't spoil what it is, but there was one really good one. And then the ending, I really enjoyed the ending. The ending was really good. The final girl in this movie, Megan, played by Nicole DeBoer, she was really good. I mean, she isn't in my top 5, but she's right there in the middle of the pack as far as final girls go. And this movie also, with its score, it borrowed some music from the original My Bloody Valentine. If you listen to it, especially in the third act, you can hear those elements from that movie, which is cool. I don't mind it, but you can definitely tell. And one of the famous lines from these movies is it's not who you come with, it's who you go home with. And they're referring to Prom. I like that quote. That's my favorite in the franchise. Overall, this was a decent movie. Had a decent final girl. Had one good kill. The third act was decent, and I liked the ending. The ending was really good too. And I'm glad they ended this. This is the fourth and final film in the original franchise, and I'm glad they ended it at 4. This is a series I definitely will end up buying eventually, because they're all enjoyable. In my opinion, the first film is the best, But the second movie has the best kills out of the franchise, hands down. Uh, the first two movies I enjoyed immensely. Actually, I enjoyed the second one a little bit more than the first one because of the kills. But the first film had Jamie Lee Curtis, so you know. And then, of course, there was a remake in 2008. Um, it was released on April 11th, 2008. That's the first one I've seen in this franchise, and I did a review for it a couple years ago, but I'll talk briefly here real quick about that one. It has a 3.9 out of 10 on IMDb, an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 78% on Google. Despite the negative reviews, on a $20 million budget, it made $57.2 million at the box office. It was directed by Nelson McCormick and written by J.J. Cardone. Now, with horror movies, they're definitely going to make their money back because people are still intrigued and interested. My original score for this one was 4 out of 10. I gave it 2 thumbs down. As I said, it's a remake of the 1980 movie. Had Brittany Snow, Scott Porter, Jesse Straub, Dana Davis, Kellen Lutz, and Idris Elba. Idris Elba is the best out of the group in this movie, in my opinion. But it wasn't a very good movie. But this franchise does have 5 movies, and I hope it stays that way. I hope they don't try and remake it or reboot. If they're going to reboot it, I guess it'll be all right. But they better just leave it at that. But other than that, in the comment section below, if you've seen Prom Night 4, Deliverance from Evil, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the 2008 remake too, real quick. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for all notifications. And as always, if you're new to the channel, give this a thumbs up and share the videos on your social media as you see fit. I will be doing a ranking of these movies real quick in my next video, so look forward to that one. Other than that, I thank you for watching. I gave this movie, Prom Night 4, a 6 out of 10. So definitely check it out. The 4 films, definitely worth purchasing. So thank you for watching, and check you later.